So one of the questions Kenji and I get a lot is, what makes this course different than any other course out there on short-term rentals? Well, there are a lot of courses out there, but there are a number of things that make Accelerating Wealth short-term rental blueprint very different.
One of the main differences is that we focus on teaching doctors and other high income professionals because we've been in your shoes. We understand what you go through in terms of the training, in terms of the student debt, in terms of the dealing with high taxes, with the high income, and also the time commitments. And so what we do is we put you in a community of other doctors and high income professionals who can also relate to what you're going through.
And most courses out there really focus on the nuts and bolts of how to run your short-term rental once you've already purchased it. Well, we teach you a number of other things. We teach how to source deals, how to run cash on cash analysis, how to maximize that cash flow, how to make your property really stand out and not be like every other property out there, how to harvest those tax savings since you're a high income earner, and then how to avoid mistakes, which is really key. We spend a lot of time in this course talking about risk mitigation because we know it's really important to all of our doctors out there to make sure that you're not in a situation that you make a big mistake that costs you a lot of money. So we really spend a lot of time in this short-term rental course making sure that you're prepared to go out and buy that short-term rental and build a portfolio of short-term rentals and long-term rentals that will help set you free.
One other big difference is that our teaching isn't based on one person's limited experience. We actually formed an advisory board of people who have a breadth and depth of experience in short-term rentals. These are members of our community who have been really successful with short-term rentals, and they also have invested in multiple different markets, including some of the most popular ones like Pigeon Forge or Gulf Shores or Broken Bow, Oklahoma. And so these are all markets that our advisory board have been investing in and been very successful in. And so just imagine if you join our course, you can be essentially following the footsteps of somebody who's done it before you.
Another feature of our course is we have a lot of community. When you ask people what is the most valuable part of being in semi-retired system and our courses, it's usually community, because community really helps you stay motivated, see blind spots that you may have. People will ask the questions that you've been wondering about, or you didn't even know you should be wondering about, that will help give you this aha moment breakthrough where you see something you could be doing differently. So community really is important to show you what's possible, but also give you all of that knowledge. We also pay coaches to be in our community. And so on our online course community, there are coaches answering questions. We have volunteer mentors who come in, and then there's us as well. And one of the features that really sets us apart is those coaches are actually doing open office hours as well as our Q&As every single week. So you have a lot of support going through the course during the 5 weeks to be able to ask those questions and to be able to get small group help.
One last feature that really sets us apart is that we provide you with the team members that you need to be successful. And so just imagine going out and trying to find a property manager or an agent, and you don't know how to go about doing that. Well, we can shortcut that time for you to go out and find the right person. We can help you find that right person immediately so that you can get on your way and really shortcut the time for you to be successful.
And a lot of these vendors are vendors that we use ourselves and our community has been using now for a couple of years. And so they're time and tested true. And so that makes all of the difference because it helps you from keeping mistakes, and it also makes your progress that much more efficient. So hopefully that answered your question. If you were wondering what makes Accelerating Wealth different from every other short-term rental course out there, we'll see you in the course.